Kind of you. Allow.
And immediately stop talking.
What?
We hit like dead quiet as soon as I hit start record.
Oh, well,
All right.
hello.
Yeah.
All right. You're all set. You have access now.
Thank you.
So tonight's to-dos are to make characters, do a little bit of world building, if together if we want to, and then time permitting, we'll do like an opening scene or something like that.
Perfect.
Has everyone read what I've set up for the campaign?
I did, yeah.
Basically,
I did.
I don't know what would you call it, like unmothballing a space station,
We're cleaning.
cleaning crew. Yeah. So with that in mind, I think basically any character concept will fit, and any career path will fit too. Like I don't know if you have access to the book just yet, like if it's gone through yet.
You should.
But there's a number of careers, and I think they're all applicable to this setup. But basically, all you have to do is figure out why Wayland Utani would. Um,
I'll put the link in the chat. If you have access, you should go right to it.
why would
Okay.
they freelance with you to activate heliostat station?
Mhm.
Is basically the only requirement.
So if we're cleaning stuff, wouldn't we be I guess you said anything would fit, even Marines or
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be need for like a security detail out there.
that's true.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, because the Montero just exploded with that very valuable. I should know the name of the material on board the ship was lost with
Unobt Unobtainium?
unobtainium. Yeah, or MacGuffinite.
Glyphinite, yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. What was it? Because we're gonna use the word a lot.
Wasn't it tritanium or something? It was
Tritanium.
with the
Tritium.
tritium.
Tritium. Tritanium.
Mhm.
Tritium. That's the word. Tritium. Okay, so the Montero is lost. I almost said lost at sea. It's lost in space with its payload of tritium lost. So therefore, universal stocks for tritium skyrocket. And Wayland Yutani says it's now profitable to reactivate Heliostat Station. We need to hire people to go out there to reactivate it. Because tritium is so valuable, it would make sense for a Marine to be dispatched as security in the event of space pirates. The only career class I struggle with would be pilot.
Okay.
I wouldn't squash anyone wanting to play a pilot, but I don't see. I don't know. Maybe I'll make it work. If someone really wants to play a pilot, we'll make it work. Mike, now you have to play a pilot.
I played a pilot last time.
That's my favorite character in the Chariots of the God. Is the pilot.
The chick I played?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. Not just joking. So I'm confused. When it's taking me to the link you just set, it wants me to purchase the book.
Is
Is
there?
there like a little thing that says view source next to it?
Let me
Like,
see. Let me try again. I'm just clicking all the buttons. No, it says there's add to cart, which I'm not doing.
But then
Let me make it bigger.
next to it should be view source.
Mm-mm.
oh,
Yeah, his source library, but that's all like that's in the left-hand corner.
Okay,
let me see.
if you go to
He didn't like me.
Oh, let me see. There's always this weird thing where might have to like individually give everybody like content sharing
Oh,
permissions
I
and
see, I
stuff.
see, I
So
see.
let me just double check.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm making things
Oh
complicated.
no, it's not your fault. For some reason, like this is the weird thing that always happens with this thing. Let's see.
and in a pinch, I guess I could just share my screen with it too.
Yeah. I just have to manage the content sharing every time somebody joins. Yep, there it is. That's the problem. All right.
So now if you go back to that page next to purchase it, should be a view source.
Oh, I found it. Thank you.
Fantastic.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm good now.
instead of being like a one-step process, it's got this little second step that I always forget about.
It's just confusing.
Get it together, Demiplane.
Yeah, Demi playing,
Figure it out.
Stop being so nice. All
assuming
right.
they're watching.
They are. They're our second view. So start over, Matt. What were we doing?
Okay,
I
Montero
apologize.
was hauling tritium. Montero blew up. The tritium's lost. All of a sudden, everyone says, "Oh, tritium's now worth something because it's this regular shipment is lost now. It's the value of it's gone up." Weyland-Yutani has said, "Okay, we had this old mining space station out there called the Heliostat Station. We're now going to reactivate it. We mothballed it back when tritium wasn't so profitable." But now that we can make money off of it, we're going to reactivate the station, and we need to hire a freelancing team to go there and fix up and get the station running.
Okay.
So you just need to have a character to fit that would work with that concept in mind. Does that make sense?
So I did have a character in mind.
Fire away.
I was thinking, I think it was, is it Roughneck? Is that one of the characters?
Sure.
Yeah. Basically a worker. And he was just going to be a down-to-earth country boy. That's what I was going for. That's who I was thinking.
Okay. Accent will be
I
mandatory.
will figure, say it again?
Accent will be mandatory.
Oh, I already got one. That's what I was thinking. But he's gonna be like just super duper 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 down to earth, where he's just like, it's all right. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Like, I see an alien, I'll be over there, like that. That'll be my guy.
I can't deal with the alien because I'm coming up on a union break.
Now is not a good time.
Yeah.
Just gonna be over here. You guys got this one, right?
So
that's my idea.
So with such a down to earth character on the docket, what is going to motivate him to go to such a dangerous to take
Money.
on? Okay. Is it greed?
It's the
Is it greed, or does he have some sort of like pressing need for money?
We will get back to you on that one.
Okay.
But it's most likely some sort of, I need to pay for something. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. And
that's something I don't know.
And what would be the sort of challenges that your character will address on Heliostat Station? What do you see him? What do you see like he has the skill set, and Weyland-Yutani is saying we need his skill set for
what skill set does he have?
These specific problems. You tell me. I mean,
no. So he'll be a fixer or a basically the muscle that needs to move things or build or not build things, fix things.
Sure. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, we need someone who specializes in bringing up like heavy industrial mining equipment up to speed.
Yes.
Who's better than Mike's character?
Guy, I don't know. Jeb, honestly, is that what
Jeb.
what's thinking?
Who's better than Jeb? Perfect.
I don't know, but that was just a name that popped in my brain. But I was like, that's pretty stereotypical. I don't want to do that name.
No, this works for me. Miguel, how about you?
Well, I noticed that you can play a kid in this game, and I was like, oh, that'll ruin Matt's day. Just dare you to kill this kid.
A kid wouldn't, but Miguel playing a kid.
So real fast in my other campaign I'm doing for D&D, I actually do play a child. And then my DM did kill me.
Because I think this would be pretty easy. Like he could be like, one of the workers' kids or somebody on the station's kid.
It could be Jeb's
kid, just running around. The real important thing is I hope he has like those sneakers that turn into like a rollerblade.
Oh, those are wheelies.
The wheelies.
What they're called, Heelys.
Heelys.
That's exact right. You're right. You are correct, Matt.
He needs to have some Heelys. Like that'll be his signature item.
Oh, I have to have a signature item. I have to think of that.
Signature item Heelys. Okay. And what who's he coming out of the station? Whose kid is he?
Well, that's the thing. He could be anybody's. He could be an orphan.
Could
He's
he
gonna
be like the person that's in charge?
the kid.
Then no, 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 no. The kid's parent.
You get back to work, you fuckers.
No, the kid's parent. He could be that
Well, like,
person could be the one in charge, and that's why he's here.
yeah, like did never pay attention to him. He's just running around.
And he's like, I had to bring my kid to work.
I actually kind of love it. The wife couldn't take him to the office today, so I got.
And if you think about it, almost every horror movie has that child character.
Yeah, I
Attention.
actually kind of love it.
All right, then I'll play the kid and I'll flesh out the details later.
Fleshing out the details tonight, man. That's the whole point.
All right. I guess I mean there's not a lot of stuff you can pick, right? So
Well, yeah. So how do you make an alien character, guys? I should know
There's
this, shouldn't I?
Is that in the thing?
Well, yeah.
further down, yeah.
It's a 10-step process, and step 1 is choose your career. So we're off to a great start.
Oh, we are one step closer
Mhm.
to the end.
Next
Nice.
is your attributes. I believe you get 5. No, you get more than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna write this down.
14 points across your attributes. I said 5.
14. Where are you looking? Like under
Yeah, I would like to know where you're looking as well.
I am on your character and campaign play.
your character, campaign play.
Got you. Okay. Oh, I see.
Oh, choose your career, spends points on your attributes, spend points on your skills. Choose your
Your
talent,
first
your
choice of your
name,
character can play as your career choice.
pick
There
your
are
gear,
9
roll for cash.
attributes.
All right. So while you guys are doing your attributes, I will be right back.
Your character has 4 attributes that indicate
Okay. So I guess kid is a career. So
Mhm. Congratulations. You have now made kid.
I've been promoted.
You've been promoted to kid. Each on the scale of 5 your attribute trees. Roll dice. You distribute 14 points across the attribute.
Any attributes. So there's four attributes.
Yeah, strength, agility, wits, and empathy.
Didn't see Android on here. Is that a
Is that one of the choices?
no, it wasn't, right? For campaign play anyway, I didn't see it.
Maybe it's not a campaign play.
Maybe just for cinematic.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We were just talking about how it doesn't seem like you can play an android in a campaign.
You can't?
Or not, well, I don't know. Maybe it's not a career choice.
You just make an android. My understanding is of any career.
Oh, it says play in an Android sidebar. It looks like it's just a
Yeah.
whole nother thing.
Yeah.
About an android kid. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be crazy.
Too messed up. But the android's a secret, right? Or I guess like,
Maybe not necessarily in a campaign.
Yeah. Secret is optional.
Okay.
Secret is optional. If anyone wanted to, I'd prefer it was a secret.
You may assign 5 points.
Or at least we
No
start
more than-
talking about it as a secret. Are we still doing attributes?
Key attribute. Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I mean, is there a suggestion for each career, like what you should be doing?
It does tell you what the key attribute is for your career,
Oh, okay.
which is agility for you.
And what are key skills? So the key skills, you just add them? Is that the thing?
No, these are like, I believe that those are just like the recommended skills. You know, like if you're playing a kid, you probably have high agility, mobility, survival, and observation. I believe.
So it's basically going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, just in one of those areas.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. So there's
Because I think that adds up. That adds up to 14.
You may assign no less than 2 and no more than 4 points to any attribute.
But you may assign 5 points to the attribute listed as key attribute.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put your
That's,
key.
yeah, yeah, you could do 4, 4, 4.
But how does it work between the key attributes and then the key skills, right?
I'm gonna guess when we get to the skill section, they're gonna have limitations on how high your starting skills can be, except your key skills can probably go super high.
Oh, so you're supposed to have 14 points in that center diamond for the 4 key attributes?
Yes.
Distributed?
Exactly.
Okay.
We are doing just strength, agility, wits, and empathy.
Gotcha. Well, this kid doesn't give a fuck.
Is he jacked?
And your key attribute is agility, Miguel, as a child.
Yeah.
As a child.
Yeah. As a child, he has
So
a
you
5.
can put your agility as a 5 and then spend the rest. But you have to have at least 2 in each one,
Should I make this a strong little girl who does gymnastics?
obviously.
That'd be impressive.
All right.
A 5 in agility and a 4 in strength.
Yep.
She's buff.
She's a little gymnast.
Honestly, it kind of adds up for like a Wayland Yutani executives like child. Like they're like, yeah, my child is gonna be like the next Olympian athlete.
Yeah.
That would be a Russian person, actually, now that I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. You're gonna have to do a
Yeah.
Russian accent.
Cranking
Oh.
growth
God.
hormones into all his meals. Like actually, it kind of makes
Russian
sense.
kids have like they sound like grown-ups practically.
My daughter,
Yeah.
she is the best.
This is actually kind of cool because I was gonna give you guys like a Wayland Yutani executive.
Nice.
Uh,
That's my
Gotta work
daddy
with, yep.
or mommy.
That's my daddy.
it's a
That's
daddy.
my daddy.
Can you do a Russian accent, Matt?
Papa.
I can't. No, I can barely speak my own.
She is Russian, you know.
Papa, I'm so bored on this spaceship.
That is perfect. And then your papa doesn't speak. He has no. Yeah, okay.
Papa, can I punch the workers in the dick?
Well, clearly what happened is Mark Lachlan, our Wayland Yutani representative, I almost do you buy an orphan?
Yeah,
Oh my
maybe.
God. Do you buy an orphan?
It's
Yeah.
it's an adopted.
Yes, you can.
You adopt.
You can adopt.
You adopt. Thank you.
Well, it gives you options, right? Because maybe he adopted an orphan, or maybe he adopted. Did you guys ever see Black Widow? Like those Russian
Yes.
spy schools,
Sleeper agent type thing.
sleeper agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there are. I mean Miguel's trying to be goofy about it, but I think we can quickly explain this kid's fantastic attribute spread.
Why she has really good strength scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really good with weaponry too.
Are we done with attributes now? Have you guys spent?
Yes.
I've done my attributes. Yeah.
Okay, and then we go on to skills. You have 10 points to spread among skills.
Oh wow.
3
I got
points.
a lot of skills.
You can assign up to 3 points to each of the skills listed for your career. A single point to any other skill you choose. Interesting. Skills are much more restricted.
Oh my.
So by this, Miguel, your Black Widow sleeper agent child still couldn't have a higher combat, like close combat skill than 1 to start with, it sounds like. Because your key skills are mobility, survival, and observation. Those can be up to 3.
Okay.
All your other skills can be at 1.
Gotcha. No, but that works.
So-
Mobile. What did you
So-
say that mobility, survival, and observation?
I just panned away. 1 second. A kid, their key skills are mobility, survival, and yes, observation.
Yeah.
And a roughnecks. Do you need me to help you?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Heavy machinery, stamina, and close combat.
Yes, sir.
But no more than 3, you said, right?
I'm not sure what I said.
Yeah, could you say that one again, please?
You can assign up to 3 points to each of the skills listed for your character. You can assign a single point to any other skill you choose.
Hmm,
And then skills can be raised during gameplay with experience points.
I see. So the key skills we can give up to 3.
Yes.
Does it say how many we?
You can have nothing in a skill.
I see. But how many do we give? Do
10.
we only have 3 total points, or we
You
have
have
10?
10 points to spend.
10 points. I
Yep.
see. Okay. But the regular skills, we can only give 1.
Correct.
Gotcha. Now I understand.
Interesting. I don't think you can raise your attributes with experience points. So far, it looks like you can't. But it specifically says you can raise your skills.
Maybe get some magic items. I mean, or
Bingo.
artifacts or something like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me. I have stamina.
Maybe I'll give her ranged combat
A point in range combat. Why not?
because the 5's already because you add them right. You add so it's like a 6, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So if you had like 5 in agility and then 1 in range combat, you're rolling 6 dice to shoot a gun.
Papa doesn't know I shoot rabbits with bows.
Is it really bow? I'm gonna be pissed if you like attack my xenomorph with a bow and arrow. Like
Oh, it's like that
an
new,
Olympian bow and arrow.
Alien game,
Yeah.
or Alien TV or movie.
Turns out it's
Prey?
kryptonite.
Are we talking about Prey?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Fantastic. I love
Oh
it.
no, that's
Predator.
Predator, though.
Predator. I'm sorry.
It's still super good though.
It's in the same universe.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think a bow and arrow would do anything to an alien.
It melt.
You got 6 dice.
What I could do is I could shoot one of you guys, then run away.
Run away.
Good luck.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna have to find a character sheet because I don't like this.
Is it bad? Because I thought in like reading the rules, I always thought to myself like you could do an alien character with like an index card.
Yeah,
Once you
I
get, once you
can.
get the
I'm
hang
just
of it.
also I just don't like how I'm writing it on my paper.
You
Can-
got
can
scratch
you-
paper.
Can you see it on in the chat, or maybe not because you joined after it, but I can copy it again and put it in there.
Oh, was there an actual alien?
Sheet, yeah.
Oh,
You found an
Put it back in
editable PDF.
oh, dang.
If you want to use it. I think once you get the hang of it, like Matt said, it's like
Yeah, because I got a couple like NPCs statted out, and it's just like a list of numbers. It's really nothing. I don't know. NPCs are always kind of easy to do.
I'm done with the skills. And what's next? The talents?
A talent, yeah, which is like it's like a feat in 5e.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to scroll to. There's a bunch to choose from.
Let's see. Talents is a dumb kid have.
I think kid talents are actually pretty good.
Beneath, notice, dodge, and nimble.
Nimble seems an obvious choice.
Oh, do you just choose one, or do you get all
You pick one.
3?
You pick one.
Oh,
Nimble seems an obvious choice for your character. If
Gymnast?
if you're really leaning into the pre-Olympic.
Yep.
Yeah, because with Nimble you can re-roll. You can attempt to re-roll on any check once, but with Nimble, if you're doing agility, you can do it twice.
nice.
So you get like another bite at the apple. In exchange for more stress.
Oh, this kid's gonna get stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
Papa! Get ready for that every 5 seconds, Matt.
Okay.
Done with skills?
So, yes. I had 10 to choose, right?
Yes, 10 points to spend on skills.
Okay.
But you have to put 3 points in each of your key skills.
You had to?
No, you
Or you
can.
up
You
to?
can spend up to.
Okay.
Oh, you don't have to?
No.
I thought in the example they were like. So does that mean I can spend other points and other things if I don't?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this kid could kill somebody in close combat.
Yeah, you could have ended up putting 8 points into close combat.
Interesting.
Mike, then you're gonna pick a talent for your guy based on your career.
Okay.
So you have to scroll to roughneck talents.
I will look at those in 1 second.
Mhm.
All right, roughneck.
There was an obvious choice, in my opinion, for your character.
Let me see. Resilient, long haul, true grit. Let me see what they mean.
But the 3 is max, right?
Three is the max on your key skills. 1 is the max on other skills.
Oh, I think I know which one you're thinking. Is it the long haul?
It was the long haul, but then I'm also looking at true grit, which
Let me see that one. Life on the Frontiers. Oh, they're both good. No, I like the long haul. That one seems fun. Nothing surprises you anymore.
that it was that line that kind of mirrored the way you were already.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking my guy's gonna be.
Yeah, that's the long haul to me. Plus, ignoring any ones on a roll seems pretty. Any face huggers on a roll is pretty.
Well, that's me.
It's pretty strong.
The one king. All right.
That's true.
So that goes in talent.
Yeah.
Career. Yeah, okay. The long haul.
And then we're going to get into stress. Starts at 0. Health is equal to your strength score. So if your strength is 2, you have 2 health.
Say it one more time, I'm sorry.
Your stress starts at 0 and your health is equal to your strength score. So if your
Ooh,
strength
5.
is 2, you have 2 health.
I'm a beefy boy.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm glad I made this kid strong.
And then I think we're going to skip, for now, the personal stuff. Because that's something you can do on your personal time. Although I am open to talking about it. But the next thing to do would be your starting gear.
But what about the buddies and rivals thing? Does that apply in the?
My rival is a child.
It yes, there is buddy and rivals in campaign play. I think we should wait until we have everyone together.
Appearance.
Apparently, one of the appearance options is a ponytail.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's not really an option, is it?
Yeah,
Well, for a gymnast, I think it's going to have to be a ponytail.
it says choose from the options below or decide for yourself. Ponytail.
Oh, an agenda. You're supposed to have an agenda in campaign play.
Hmm. Will that be a you thing or an us thing?
It's a you thing.
Okay.
Is that a secret thing or no?
Yeah, it can be. You can be not exactly a secret, but you play it a little close to the chest.
So your personal agenda.
Maybe your buddy knows your agenda.
Hey, buddy, hey, pal. Okay, where's the agenda thing? Let me read that.
I wish there was a way to share sections of the book with each other. Like, I'm over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, personal agenda might be deep. In campaign play.
Not a fan of the signature items. They're all kind of crappy.
Make up your own.
Oh, or come up with one for yourself. Yeah, maybe the Heelys. If you're cool with that.
I am cool with that.
All right.
I'm very cool with that because I've always wanted a pair. I never got one. So,
Yeah, that's too bad.
in fact, my best friend in high school had one, had a pair. So cool.
Okay.
You can either have a personal locator beacon or coloring pens. Those are such different things.
Those are such...
Oh, one of the personal agendas for Roughnecks says downtime matters. Just an example, and I was like, that might be what I'm doing. Says if you can grab a can of beer and some time alone, you're happy.
Interesting. That seems to run kind of antithetical to um
Not the game.
I mean the character is presented as you said. Am I wrong? Like he's motivated by greed to get paid on the station. So
Yes, he is. So that might not be a good time.
Um,
But he
uh,
probably will know he wants his downtime. You're right.
yeah, unless it's like I want to get as much money as I can while also doing as little work as possible.
I think that's probably his goal.
In which case, yeah, downtime matters.
Yeah.
That was my character last time. Forgot their name already. They died, right?
Yeah, they're all dead. So
I blew him up.
the Montero was lost at sea.
All right, that's
Good
it
times.
might change, but at the moment that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
This little princess is gonna have a fishing line because she's gonna choke one of you.
There you go. Whoa.
And she's gonna have the personal locator beacon because of
Well,
her
that escalated
daddy.
quickly.
Yeah, it did. Kind of a dramatic turn from the Heelys.
Yeah.
I got my Heelys and fishing line. I'm ready to go.
I would be so pissed to die by someone healing up behind me and then choking me out. That would...
The
They
Heelys.
they
You
won't
hear
hear
like that?
What
they'll never hear you heal.
What an undignified way to
They'll
die.
never heal you scream.
So are you choosing gear right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
There were some weird choices, so I just went with the theme: fishing line and personal locator beacon because her rich company daddy wants to know where she is.
I am interested to walk Mike through the gear.
Okay.
go ahead.
So first you pick a signature item. Did you see these?
Yeah.
Tool belt
This is-
seems...
Yeah. Or something else. I don't know. The tool belt seems fine. And inside one of the tool belts should be beer. In one of the pockets is a beer pocket.
I love it.
Or
I love
something
it.
like that.
It's a hollowed out hammer, and inside is beer.
Oh no. Oh, there you go. All right.
Trick flask.
Trick. All right, that's his signature item.
Is it trick flask? I love it.
Well, in your gear, you do have hard liquor, a stash of hard liquor
Well, it's gonna be in my trick blast.
as a choice. As a choice.
Yeah. So first you get D6 times 100 cash.
Okay.
Did the kid get cash?
Yes. The interesting thing about the kids' items, though, they don't have a hyperlink. So
A
these
D6 times
Because there's no
100.
stats for him. It's just...
Yep.
I
Well, I
rolled a
guess-
1.
You are motivated to work, friend.
Woo! So I have $100.
the kid doesn't get D6 100. They get D6.
Just D6 cash
Yep.
up to $6.
Oh, we don't have a dice roller in this.
No, we don't.
I just roll a die.
Can I roll for you or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
This kid doesn't need money.
You don't want me
you
to
got,
roll.
You got $4.
Ooh. Hey, you have 96 less than me.
Mhm. So then you get to pick between a bunch of stuff: a bolt gun or a cutting torch,
Hmm.
some drugs or a maintenance jack.
You
Liquor.
don't need drugs. Liquor is the answer for that one.
Yeah,
Is there a price for money on the sheet? No, I don't see any.
that I don't know.
Nope. Okay.
A tape recorder or a flashlight.
Oh,
That's kind of a
interesting.
hard choice to make.
That is kind of hard. I think I'm gonna go with, I don't know, bolt gun or cutting torch. That's a hard choice too. What would he be? What type of worker is he?
Well, he's here to work on industrial equipment.
So would it be bolt gun or cutting torch?
I don't know.
Because that would be both. would think.
I offered that nugget of information thinking thinking that like, oh, Michael.
Oh, I would know. Yeah, I'm in construction. If only we had another person that was in construction with us.
I think it'd be the cutting torch.
I was, yeah, we'll do that one. All right, cutting torch.
Yeah, the bolt gun is for emergency hull repairs, it looks like.
Nah, cutting torch.
It's a
it is
construction
then.
tool. And then
Well,
the
no,
cut-
this says welding, and I think I'm welding. I bet
Yeah.
I'm welding.
yeah, the cutting torch is. You can't go wrong either way, but I think the cutting torch has.
So hydration. These are two different. What are these? What's hydration?
It's Gatorade or a crowbar basically,
Oh, he's getting a crowbar, man.
and then liquor or
I already chose liquor.
okay, and then I think it's worth noting that the liquor reduces your stress
Oh, yeah.
at the cost
Hence
of wits.
my trick blast.
Yep, at the cost of
Nice.
wits.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What were my wits at? That's okay.
And then the flashlight or the tape recorder.
I'm gonna look at those two. All right, flashlight.
The just
Removes
released
effect of darkness in a zone.
portable C60 Space Walkman.
Nice.
Now when you go EVA, you can bring your country blues with you.
Oh, that's it. That's got to be it. All right, we're doing that one.
All right.
It seems like the game wants me to play a redneck.
It really does. A lot of these options you like read and you said like that's it immediately. So I
Yep,
think
that's
you're
the
vibing here.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say Walkman.
Sure. Career.
Space
So
Walkman.
careers check, attributes check, skills, talent check,
Mhm, mhm.
name, appearance, personal agenda. These things I can trust you guys to sort on your own.
I am going to use. Have you used Matt, or what is it called? Oh, I use it all the time, and now I can't think of the stupid name. Midjourney before.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm going to create my character using that.
You've shared Midjourney art with us before.
Oh yeah, I did through that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made Nash.
That's right. Okay. Choose your buddy and rival. I want to hold on that until we're all together.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gear and signature item and cash. Check. So we have effectively finished characters.
Yay,
Yay.
we did it.
So what we ended up with a hardworking, clock watching roughneck and a pre-Olympian adopted child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Names TBA. Or to
Well, the
be
ki-
TBD.
His name is Gigi.
No. Well, now I need to figure out my name. All right, give me a few minutes. Name generator.
Do it. Is it GIGI?
Yep.
GG.
Gigi. What was I watching? I was watching a story where this guy was saying like apparently Gigi is short for Luigi in Italy,
Interesting.
but it's actually short for Luigina, the female version of Luigi. But in this universe, we'll pretend that they misnamed her and it's actually a nickname for a boy.
Okay. Or I was gonna say, is Gigi's like actual name indecipherable to her adoptive parents, and so they just call her
Oh,
Gigi instead?
Oh yeah, you mispronounce it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they
To
just call her Gigi.
to this day, they still they can't say her like actual name, so Gigi
Yeah.
for short.
That's better. We'll just call you Gigi.
Mike, are we waiting for you to come up with a name?
You can keep going. I'm just gonna keep pushing a button.
I think we're done making characters, so
Oh,
we're actually
nice.
ready to get into it if you guys care to, or we can put the breaks right here, and I think tomorrow I scheduled to do this again with some other folks, and then we can try and schedule a true session 1 down the line.
Mhm.
Okay.
Should we do that?
Anybody? Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Dylan. That might be a fun one.
We'll
Dylan.
need to get some dice, unless there's like a alien dice roller.
Yeah, I was thinking of getting actual dice for Alien too.
So I think bang for the buck, the Alien starter box. It comes with a set of dice. That's what I have right here. It comes with like two sets of 10 dice for both dice pools. But also like the starter box I think is just a really good value for the money because it comes with like a truncated rule book. So that might be handy to have on hand. Chariot of the Gods, which we like, and then a bunch of like initiative cards. Because I was planning on I was gonna shuffle initiative here at the table and dole it out as we play, since we're still struggling to find a way to play online together.
Mhm.
So
the Alien Star Set's ridiculously good deal.
it is, yeah. So I wouldn't buy the dice. I would just pony up for the starter set instead.
Just the whole thing.
It's a little. I think it's a little bit more, but for what you get for the more is good value.
Well, the dice are like $20 just for a set, right?
What?
That's what yeah. So you spend $40 on 2 sets of dice, or
I think that it depends how where you find a starter set, but it's a little
How
bit
much is
cheaper.
the starter set?
On Amazon, it's $38, but I think
Oh, that's probably better than.
probably find it cheaper somewhere.
I'm looking.
I came up with the name. His name is Spencer.
Spencer. That's a really good name for a roughneck.
Spence for short. Last name, I don't know yet. Gunnarsson.
Don't do it. Actually, do it. Do it. Do it.
It's
Spencer
got gun in the name, you know.
Spencer
I may as
Gunnarsson.
well.
Yeah.
He's the first to die.
In dollars, let's see.
So it is more than 5 dice. It looked like you only get 5 dice when you buy the dice separate, but you actually get 10. But you still have to buy 2 sets, so that's $40.
$40. Yeah.
It's the same price as the starter set, so you might as well just.
Now, hold on. So all I need is just multiple dice
D6s.
that are the same.
6-sided dice, 2 different colors.
2 different colors.
Yep.
Oh, I could just find that cheaper.
You could too, yeah. You could buy just
Yeah,
like 2
yeah.
chess X. Get like a
I
white.
don't need to have a little alien on them.
No, get like a black set and a yellow set, and then you're already like halfway there.
Yeah, that's probably what
Yeah,
I'm gonna do.
they're pretty pricey. Unless you already want the starter set, it's
Yeah.
Well, what comes with the starter set? Say it again.
The truncated rule book, so like a quick and dirty.
A physical
Mhm.
rule book.
The adventure that we've already played.
Gotcha.
So a bunch of like playing cards. Like it has like a bunch of the initiative. So you flip initiative in this game. So you get those.
Which we probably wouldn't use for that.
I think
item cards.
I think I
Item
would just do
cards.
it here, so you don't need those.
Yeah.
But item cards might be handy, and then
Oh,
chariot.
it comes with item cards. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
That might be actually handy then.
Yeah.
I might purchase it.
A bunch of pre-gens, and basically it's pretty nice.
I think
nice set.
I think the 2 ways to go if we're talking about physical dice is either to buy 2 cheap sets of like chess X dice D6s, or the starter set. Anything else is not a good value for money.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Well, 2 characters down. I think I have like 3 to go tomorrow.
Oh, so
Nice.
5 of us?
I think so, and then we'll get a true session going.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
my goal is to set up something like its excursions like into the heliostat station, so it's very easy to like drop in and out as
Or
real life.
like certain people would go in.
Yeah.
It feels. I see.
Let's not call it a West Marches game, but it's similar. Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys, these are some good characters. If you want to share them with me, and as you finish them out, I'm happy
Sure.
to get them.
I will try my best to do that.
All right.
Once I get all the fun stuff.
Good night, guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So I don't know. It's kind of goofy to not buy the starter set if you're serious about
Yep.
it.
Glad I splurged on it.
Yep. Kevin, any luck getting a hold of the book?
I haven't heard back from Miguel.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I will send you a link to my copy. How about that?
Yeah, thank you.
as soon as I figure out how. Just give me a second. Okay, so all I have planned for tonight is just making characters.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, actually, okay, just got a thing from Miguel there.
Good. Okay. Do you want me to send you a link anyway?
I think this will probably do it.
Okay.
I just have to create my account.
Okay. Okay, so just in case anyone needs their memory refreshed, the premise of this campaign is the ship, the Montero, was carrying a hull of material called tritium, and for reasons unknown, the Montero was lost. All hands lost, all cargo lost, and the resulting loss of tritium that was supposed to be shipped around caused the I want to say global, but I guess it'd be universal, right? Galaxy wide,
Yeah.
price of tritium skyrocketed, which prompted Weyland-Yutani to say we have this space station out there. The exact location is not important for this premise. Called Heliostat Station, where we used to mine tritium until tritium wasn't so valuable, and so we packaged up the station and put it away. But now that tritium is worth something, let's get it up to speed. So our campaign will begin with an agent by the name of Mark Lachlan is going to go around collecting some freelancers who would be helpful in bringing the station back up to speed quickly. So
I had a middle school teacher named Mr. Lachlan.
Fantastic. I hope I do him justice. You have to tell me about it, and I'll base him off of your middle school teacher. So anyway, so pretty much any character concept I think will fit for this campaign. So as long as they bring value to bringing Heliostat Station back online. If you have questions about a career that you're interested in and you're not really sure how it'll fit, let me know and we'll talk about it. The only one I might be struggling with is a pilot.
Oh yeah.
But
That was the one I was looking at.
okay, but let me say this: if your heart belongs to the pilot, go with it, and I will accommodate. There's not enough of this campaign made up that I can't fit piloting into it. In fact, a little background info: Heliostat Station is positioned over LV 908, which is where they were mining for the tritium, and there would be short-range cargo ships running the operation from the surface back up to the station to process the material. So there is flying involved in some capacity. So there is an infra pilot.
Right on.
Yeah. So if you want to play, don't let me dissuade you from playing a pilot.
Well, I mean, also scientists sound pretty awesome too.
Sure.
There seems like a lot of good choices, so
Okay.
definitely not limited there.
And then the
I think
other,
it's gonna be
yep, then the other input I have for you as you're noodling around. Last night, someone rolled up a roughneck who specializes in repairing industrial equipment. Seems like a very obvious fit for this operation. And the other player rolled up a kid who we decided is actually Mark Lachlan's child. For whatever reason, Lachlan is bringing his kid. Let's bring your kid to work day, kind of a deal. So those are the two careers that have already been picked. Not to say doubling down is a problem. So with that said, are there any probing questions to help guide you on your way?
It's a pretty remote system that the Heliostat station's in.
It's got to
The
be.
main main attraction there.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the space station LV-908 is a moon, right? And the moon is orbiting a gas giant.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Well, don't thank ChatGPT. I have found ChatGPT is awesome because if you have like nobody to like trap in a room to like listen to you talk about like your campaign ideas,
Just feed it all in
yeah,
there.
ChatGPT can't leave the room, so you can kind of hold it at hostage and talk about it. Yeah, so that's what we came up with.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of going to the like I don't know, kind of like a rat catcher type, like security contractor, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know if that's. I actually I'm still navigating this demiplane thing, so I have yet to look at
That could
the
be
options completely. But
that to me sounds like it could be. Well, first off, I also want to say with how expensive tritium has become, threats of piracy have definitely become a problem. So there's absolutely room for a security detail in this operation.
yeah, I think
Okay.
that sounds
All right.
appropriate.
What comes to mind for that, the career of Colonial Marine is an obvious pick. I also think Colonial Marshal would be a good fit.
Yeah, maybe a marshal
Or an officer. I don't know. You could play this in a couple ways. How about you, Dan? Is it still the pilot?
I don't know. I think. What do you think about a scientist?
Obviously, Heliostat Station was had a research department attached to it in order to like maximize both Weyland-Yutani's like understanding of tritium and its applications, and also more efficient like mining and hauling and blah 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 blah. So there's definitely like a scientific
All
component here
right,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Might have a tritium nerd in mind.
tritium nerd, I love it. These are good ideas. Okay, so with that said, in the your character chapter, we go to campaign play. Making a character is a 10-step process. The first one is to choose a career. I think we're at least halfway there. Kevin, are you able to get to the book yet?
Yeah, I think so. Here,
If not, I can walk you through it too.
Yeah, and I found a fillable character PDF,
That's
character
good.
sheet PDF.
Yeah, so I was talking to Kevin about that, and I'm kind of reluctant to like learn. I understand Foundry is a very good program, which has alien support. I don't know it, and I'm not really interested in learning like a whole new program to play the game.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna go with paper for now
yeah, I
Nice.
like that.
until Demiplane stands up their own character sheet. And as far as like maps are concerned, we'll probably just like share a white space on Zoom or whatever. We're gonna do this low tech. Ironically, we're gonna be playing Alien as low tech as we
Nice.
can. And for initiative, I have my cards here, and so I'm drawing initiative for everybody.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so first step is to choose a career. So we have a scientist and Kevin.
I'm thinking, yeah, either the marshal or the officer.
I think, yeah,
Probably marshal.
yeah. I was gonna say, I think Marshall is more like people's security kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. And as you look at the careers, you want to note your key attribute and skills,
Okay.
because they affect how you spend those points down the line. Dan, have you made a alien character before? You got
Nope.
Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not like if I'm over explaining this kind of stuff, let me know. Okay, so then we get to our attributes. They're each scaled on 1 to 5. You get 14 points to spend on your attributes. You may assign no less than 2 and no more than 4 to any attribute, except for your career's key attribute. You can put at a 5. Does that make sense? So every attribute has to be at least 2, no more than 4, except the key attribute can be a 5. and 14 points to spread. There will be similar rules for skills. And I think also it might be worth noting, it doesn't seem like you can raise your attributes with experience points down the line.
Okay.
Once you
Good
got
to
them,
know.
they're kind of set in stone.
14 total?
14 points total, yeah.
Cool.
If either of you are really jonesing to play a synthetic, let me know in private.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The trick is everyone's going to be a synthetic.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a secret, but because it can be, I think we should start there.
That's so good. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yep. Yeah, I like secret synthetics. A lot of fun.
Have you guys played Chariot of the Gods? The intro?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, so far I've only played Mothership stuff. And yeah, I've been jonesing to. I've heard only good things about this, so it's
I've run Chariot a couple times. And then for what it's worth, our campaign is actually like the events of Chariot of the Gods happened, and then our campaign started. So the Montero is in Chariots,
Oh, sweet.
just for your awareness. I tried recording a playthrough, but I screwed up the audio. So but maybe on like an off night we can go back and play it. It's a very fun one shot. Let me know when you guys are done with their attributes.
Yep, I got the attributes.
Okay.
So you want one of them to be at 5, is what you're saying?
One of them can be at 5.
I see.
And
Okay,
it
maximum.
seems to me like your key attribute should be a 5.
Yeah.
The game doesn't outright say it, but it seems to be like that's what you want to do. So with that, are you done, Kevin?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna set that
Okay.
with wits instead of strength. That makes the most sense.
Is the martial key attribute is wits? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With attribute points spent, now we go on to skills. This time you get 10 points. In your key skills, you can spend up to 3 points. All other skills, you can spend up to 1 point. So 10 points total. Key skills go up to 3. Non-key skills, 1. And then you can have a 0 in skills. And then it does explicitly say you can raise skills with experience points during the game.
All right. Observation, survival, comtech, all at 3. And then put 1 in range combat.
Ooh, where does that 1 in range combat come from, Mr. Scientist?
He probably spends his likes to do some little shooting in his spare time.
Sure. Yeah.
Well,
Get down to the range.
yeah, set up some cans, knock them down.
Just loves the smell of gun smoke, so I could believe a chemist would be in love with the smell of gunpowder. Okay. And how
Sorry, I'm
about,
getting a little lost in the scrolling here, but I will
no worries. Can I help in any
arrive
way
at a
or
place. No, I just got 10 points to spend. Here it is, Marshall.
and then just in case like it needs to be said, I'm always okay with people like fine tuning their characters down the line and through play. You know, like, oh, maybe I should have had
Right
an
on.
extra point here or there. You know, no big deal.
Is it that the class just recommends a key skill, or that it provides a bonus when you?
It doesn't
Maybe,
provide a bonus, but your 3 key skills are observation, range combat, manipulation.
Mhm.
They're given for each career.
I see.
After skills comes picking a talent, which is sort of like your character's like not like kind of like a special ability which your character has, kind of like a feat in D&D or Pathfinder.
Cool.
Have you picked a feat, Dan, already? Or, I mean, a talent.
Not yet. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Talents. Scientist talents. I haven't really looked at the scientist talents.
Okay, I got my 10 skills.
Okay.
So if I'm just understanding correctly, the key skills come with a 1, and then I get 10 more across the board.
Nope.
No.
Just that key skills can go up to 3. All other skills can go
okay.
up to 1.
I gotcha. That's good. That's good. Okay, in that case, we're dropping all of that stuff. Focus is good.
Wildly talented colonial marshal coming out the gate. Yeah. Unless I misread the rules. Let me
No,
double check.
that sounds right.
I'm quite often wrong about stuff. I'm actually like really bad at learning new games. I have to like play it wrong and know what I get wrong to like figure it out.
Yeah, I definitely need to like walk through it at least a
Yeah.
few times, usually before stuff starts to click.
Yeah. But no, each skill starts at 0. It's just your key skills can go higher. Okay, so a talent.
All right. Yeah.
Dan, how you looking for a talent?
Inquisitive scientist. That's what I'm going for. Can push any wits roll twice. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, I think every class career gets an extra reroll talent, and I think they're all very good. So in case you guys aren't aware, anytime you make a roll, if you fail, I forget if you fail or if you don't like the results, you can push it, regain a point of stress, and you can reroll. But Inquisitive is going to let you reroll a second time if it's based on wits, which I think can be pretty clutch. It's a good one. Although Breakthrough looked pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed success.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Every talent is good. Okay, looking at martial talents now.
Yeah, let's see. Authority and Investigator.
I like Investigator.
Yeah, more like a gumshoe kind of. It's
Yeah.
that is.
I don't know.
I think I'm into that too.
Speaking as someone who rarely gets to play, but like any power in like any game that like gives you a little bit of like ebb and flow with the GM about like questions and answers and stuff like that, I think is really valuable.
Yeah, I think like like what happened in here is like that's such a good space to be like playing with as like as you're getting into an adventure, like
Yeah.
I did the was it Ipsilon 14 module with some friends and Mothership, and I crammed in a bunch of like red herrings.
Cool.
So they they all had like theories by the end of it. But it was
Well, this says specifically the GM must answer truthfully,
Oh, okay. So that's okay. That's
but I can be
read the whole
vague.
thing.
The other thing, not to like game the table a little too much, but I think Miguel and Mike both took like reroll talents. So investigator kind of gives the party like a little bit of an extra like direction to go. It's another tool in the tool belt that I think the
Yeah.
party will appreciate. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. Although rerolls are always, you know, valuable. Okay, now we get into stress. Stress is going to start at 0. But as long as we're on the topic, so you guys know this is a dice pool system. It's all d6s. When you want to do something, you're going to take the skill that it requires and the associated attribute. So like range combat is the range combat skill plus agility, and you grab that many d6s and you roll them, and you're looking for 6s for successes. But your stress level also adds to the dice pool in stress dice, where 6s also add to your successes. So the higher your stress, the more likely you are to succeed, as like adrenaline's getting you going. But on the stress dice, when you get 1s, you're at risk of panicking.
Oh yeah.
So the more stress dice you have, the more likely you are to roll those 1s and panic. Also, you can't push when you roll a 1 with your stress dice. Something to be aware of. Your stress starts at 0. Your character's health is equal to your strength score. So if your strength is 4, you have 4 health points. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, then we get into your character's name and your appearance. We're going to skip this step for now, because if nothing else, you guys can work on this in the downtime. And then we get into buddies and rivals, which I'm also going to push for now, because I think this would be better done once everyone is together. And once we go over character introductions in our first session, we can figure out who's buddies and who's rivals with who.
Yeah.
Cool.
Although I maybe I should just say everyone is a rival with the kid. Or a buddy, I don't know. Then you need to pick an agenda, which they give a couple ideas in the career page, or you can come up with your own. But once we address the topic of like why is your character here to help Heliostat Station, that probably feeds into your agenda right there. In a campaign, your agenda can be a little fluid. You gain experience points by fulfilling your agenda. We can do that at the end too, because the next step is your gear, which I do want to do together. Each career lists a couple starting gear things as well as their starting resources. And then you need to pick your signature item, which is the sentimental item that your character carries, which will help you reduce your stress when you have it with you. Kind of like your trinket in Mothership, if you're familiar. So looking at the scientist, you start off with D6 times 100 cash. Do you have a die with you, or?
Oh yeah.
All right, Mr. Money.
Just 1d6.
Yep, times 100.
No, times 100. Yep. Okay, that's a 3. 300.
$300.
Yeah.
500.
Whoa, Moneybags Marshall over there. All right, in scientist, you get to pick between either a digital video camera or a hand radio.
Ooh. It's the hand radio. Yeah.
Okay. A neurovisor. It's a helmet with a HUD visor that allows you to monitor and interface with the subconscious and dreams of subject in stasis. What?
Whoa.
Or
yeah.
a PDAT. It's like a little handheld computer, mostly for mapping. Spectrograph mapping.
Ooh, that could be useful.
Oh, it's the Prometheus. Remember the geologist who lets like the floaty things go and they like map.
Oh,
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
The PDAT
Oh,
lets
yeah.
the PDAT lets you use those things basically.
all right. Yep, I want that.
Okay, seems like a
Yep.
Tritium fan would have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that neurovisor,
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
kind of
that is-
creepy.
that is tempting.
personal data transmitter. Okay, which transmits your location and also monitor vital signs. Okay, so kind of like a pseudo medical device. Or a Seegson system diagnostic device. Troubleshoot computer mechanical systems aboard a space station or starship.
Yeah, the troubleshoot
Yep,
thing.
diagnostic device.
Diagnostic device.
Okay, and then either a med kit or a motion tracker.
Ah, the motion tracker.
It's kind of a signature item, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for that motion tracker.
Okay, and then you got to come up with your signature item, which I'll give you a minute to think about as I'd like to walk the marshal through his gear.
So it would be of those.
Those are samples. Those are
All
examples.
those are same.
You
Okay.
can come up with whatever signature item makes sense for your character.
Gotcha.
All right, so we've already established the marshal's got loads of money. Want to scratch off on his way off home base or something.
Yeah.
Okay, either a revolver or a shotgun.
I think I'm gonna go shotgun.
Yeah, gotta get the shotty. Okay. Binoculars or a flashlight. Flashlight seems.
I'm inclined to take the flashlight, but it's saying I only get 2 of these items. And there's a few other choices.
Oh,
Looks like.
we're gonna. I've been letting everyone just go through all of them. Just
Oh, okay, cool.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, then I think the flashlight.
Okay. It made sense to me that Weyland-Yutani would give you gear to go do this.
Makes sense, yeah.
Although the fact that like we're gonna equip you to go do this. Here's a flashlight.
It's got to look cool when you arrive at the station.
Yeah.
So,
Medkit or stun baton.
I think medkit.
Okay, and never sleep pills or a hand radio.
Oh wow.
The never sleep pill increases your stress but removes the need to sleep.
Probably take the radio.
Okay.
As cool as that just to be wired.
Yeah. And then you got to come up with your signature item. So I'm going to switch gears back to our
Sweet.
scientist. Your signature item.
So I guess those mapping devices,
The pups.
because I would need those along with the PDAT to do the
Oh.
cool mapping thing.
Sure. So does he have like a custom built pup? Kind of a thing? Is that the signature item?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah. So there's the pup, and then there's the PDAT. But then I would need the mapping devices to send them out to actually do the mapping.
That's true.
So
I'd be okay if your
So-
signature item was like a custom made pup. 'Cause I see they are very expensive,
oh yeah. Okay.
but
Yeah, that would probably be a nice nice rig.
but I think like his custom one, we'll play with it a little bit. Like maybe it doesn't cooperate so well or something like that, or can be prone to like false signals. I don't know, because it is a $50,000 item. But I want you to have a cool signature item. So some kind of handmade pup would be kind of works for me as a signature item.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We'll figure out the gamification of it later.
Cool.
Kind of makes me think of like Oh, you ever see those guys who like build their own like racing drones, like the drones that you wear like the visors for, and they go like racing in the woods? That's what comes to mind for this pup. But
Excellent.
you do you. That's just this is what came to mind. All right, Kevin, your Marshall, his signature item.
I'm gonna go with the hip flask, and with the engraving or inscription on it.
Okay.
Trying to think of a short inscription.
Maybe like the Latin phrase, like catchphrase for whatever colony he comes from, or something like
Oh,
that.
that's good. Yeah.
Hometown. And it's full of apple juice, of course.
For our listeners, to be clear, we are not
It's apple juice.
nothing. Yeah. that's good too.
Okay. And does anyone want to like dive into? We glazed over it. Name, personality, appearance, or do you guys want to noodle it between now and next session?
Yeah, probably just noodle it out. I mean, I think he's going to be a pretty typical scientist, disheveled and irritable, and you know,
Awesome.
real weirdo.
Awesome.
So this should be fun.
Okay. How about you, Kevin? You all set?
Yeah, I mean, I think what I was realizing is the Marshal is not actually a corporate character usually. Tries to straddle the line, so a little more of a sense of independence there, and yeah, what does that give me in terms of appearance? Probably kind of hard to read, like a bit of a keeps the cards tight to the chest, but
Little straight faced.
yeah, more straight faced, and
I'm getting
maybe the old leather jacket sounds like a good little touchstone there.
okay. I'm getting vibes from I forget your character's name in Gradient Descent.
Oh yeah, Olin.
Olin. Yeah, I wanted to say Odin. Olin. I'm getting a little bit of Olin vibes in the best way. Olin was awesome. Yeah. Okay.
But I gotta think about that though, because role playing a like really like wound up character or a really like inscrutable character, it can sometimes be a little wooden. So I'll think of some quirks to throw in there.
Give him a soft spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he has some sort of like past ties with Heliostat Station, so it's a little sentimental to
Ooh.
him.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there. All right, guys. Don't lose your character sheets. Feel free to share them with me. And I'm looking to start. I can start as soon as next weekend. But I'll throw out votes for the group.
Sweet.
Maybe I can scoop up a couple more players between now and then. But this would put us at 4 players, which I think is a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Cool,
that's good
yeah.
to roll with.
Yeah. The Marshal, the Scientist, the Kid, and the Roughneck.
Seems like a pretty balanced party.
The perfect team you need to
Oh yeah.
fix up a mining station.
Nothing will go wrong, I'm sure.
Absolutely nothing. All right, guys. This has been great.
Good deal.
Thanks.